Hello everyone. So I'm back for another 5-card spread reading. AC's on, can't be avoided. If it bothers you, push mute and put on the closed captionings. Closed captionings. We're going to get started by pulling some cards from the Moonology deck, which I haven't done in a while. You can choose your group based on the thumbnail flowers, the timestamps, or these cards. Oh, this one flew out. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. Okay, so that'll be group 1. But like I was saying, you decide how you want to choose. Okay, remember it's a general reading. Energies can be vice versa or interchangeable. Go ahead and just take the messages that resonate with you and forget the ones that don't. For everyone who will choose group 2, what is their card? Take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. Okay, so that's group 2. If some of you have been overly stressed, overly anxious, take a nice deep breath in through the nose to the count of 4, hold it for 4, and then exhale through the mouth like you're blowing through a straw to the count of 8. For group 3, what is group 3's card here? Nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. So some of you could be feeling like things are set in stone, that the situation is signed, sealed, and delivered, that something is what it is and will never change. This card is saying that's not the case, okay? All right, just give me a moment here. Okay, sorry about that. I had to take a client. So anywho, I think I was talking about somebody feeling like maybe things are over, like it's a done deal, but this is saying nothing is set in stone. So we'll go ahead and get into that. That was for group 3, otherwise group 1, 2, 3. Pause the video if you need more time to choose, and we're going to get started with group 1. Welcome group 1. So if you chose this card, a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. I'm going to go ahead and do a 5-card spread on the reading. So if you have somebody in mind, you can go ahead and think about that person. If you don't, maybe this will be talking about a past person or a future person. And this spread is going to look at your feelings for each other, the situation, the future outcome. Then we'll get some messages as well. So show me what I need to see to understand. We've got Ace of Swords and 9 of Swords. So maybe there's been a painful ending and a new beginning on the horizon. People are thinking about a new beginning, maybe overthinking about a new beginning. We've got you and the 10 of Pentacles energy. It did want to come out in reverse, so your feelings towards this person could be that this is a broken home type situation. There could be a family or a friends that feel like family connection to this person. Could be also like a working situation where the people are interfering, have interfered. But yeah, we had this 10 of Pentacles energy here and it wanted to come out in reverse. So it depends like who's watching, because a lot of different people watch, and what your relationship status is. But in general, this in reverse is the energy of measuring somebody for like their material worth, you know, where emotions aren't a top priority for someone, whether that be you or this person. There's this energy though of caring too much about social status, family background, things that we associate with the 10 of Pentacles. Somebody that chooses relationships for the wrong reasons, or just is worried about their money or their future, the future together with someone. Yeah. There's something about being too obsessed with like status and what someone can bring to the table financially. So just take that how that resonates. If it does, otherwise choose a different group. We're going to continue and see what the situation is. We've got another reversal with the 7 of Cups in reverse. Is the whole deck in reverse, or what's going on here? It looks like most of the, yeah, okay. So we're going to go ahead and put that in the upright because I don't know what these cards are doing. I haven't used them in a long time. It's only fair, I think, to read like the Ten of Pentacles in the upright. I feel like it came out the way that it did because it was meant to come out that way, but just in case, with the Ten of Pentacles in the upright, meaning is feeling comfortable to let your hair down with someone, so maybe that will resonate more. Like you feel comfortable with this person, you could see them as somebody that could provide stability for you, or with whom you can have a stable family. This could be somebody that, you know, feels like a kid again whenever you're around, feels energized whenever you're around, like you bring like excitement to this person's life, because this Pentacles could be kind of boring and stable. Like stable's a good thing, but it can get old, same old, same old. So you could be somebody that, you know, brings something to this person that, you know, offers them the ability to really kind of like reach their full potential, basically. Okay, so in terms of like the situation between the two of you, it's like there are many options, many choices. The emotions between the two of you could have caught each other off guard, or caught one or both of you off guard. Like it's a surprise for some of you. There are feelings here, but there's confusion around the feelings for some reason. Okay, there could be many potential suitors. There could be family or work or friend interference. There could be politics at play, and when I say that, I mean like interpersonal politics, unless some of you are really like heavy into politics. It's just interpersonal politics at play. It could be that, you know, there's a third party. Third party can be another person. It can be job, it can be money, it can be family. It can also be, you know, love options, wanting to be cautious against confusion and indecision. Again, this is your combined energy, so it's affecting both of you. Maybe you both have options that you're trying to consider and make sense of. So there's definitely a need for clarity on what you truly want in a partner, to avoid getting caught up in like superficial attractions. And I already talked about the Ten of Pentacles being a card that indicates relationships or priorities stemming around, you know, prestige, status, financial trappings, materialism, stuff like that, being too much of a factor in one's choice in a love partner. So it could be you, it could be your person. Take it how it resonates, if it does. But we're seeing like, okay, where do I go for here? Do I go for love? Do I go for romance? Do I go for the money? Do I go for the gold? What am I going for? That kind of thing. Like, what are we doing? How does this person feel towards them? We've got the Queen of Wands. Okay, so passionate Queen of Wands. You could be dealing with the Leo. We've got the Strength underneath that. This person intends to handle you, okay, regardless of if you are a man or a woman, or you're here for a man or a woman. This person is coming across in the boss lady energy. Okay, so they could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, have that strong in their chart, but they don't have to. And this person's intentions are to be strong and like handle you like a boss, and be mature and do like the grown-up thing. Okay, the Queen of Wands is a grown-ass woman, grown-ass man. So this is how this person is feeling towards you. They feel like being that way. Okay, in general, this person feels like being open with you, talking frankly with you, being direct about what they want. They feel like your intimacy is really great. You know, even if you haven't had like physical intimacy, they feel like it would be great. If you've had it, they really like it. They really feel like it's great. They feel like the chemistry is there. This person very much admires you. They feel like you know, this is a great sign for a relationship. If you are together, this person's very proud to have you. But as direct as this person is, with their intentions being the Strength card, that's showing me that this person can handle like any situation. They can get out ahead of it. They're like prepared. They can handle like tough situations. Okay, so basically I feel like this person knows how to handle you, or the masculine in the situation. Whoever the masculine is in the situation, this person knows how to handle that masculine very easily, very adeptly. Like she's naturally good at it. So just because this person is frank and direct, right? That's what frank means. It means like direct, honest, blunt. doesn't mean that you're going to just know everything about this person. There's something about this person that is impressive, basically. This person's an impressive person, and they come across as very strong, very courageous, but just, I don't know how else to say it. Like, when it comes to handling tough situations, in particular handling a tough partner, this person just has like a way of doing it that is exceptional. So, and you might not even see, like, if you're the tough partner or the tough situation, then this person probably handles you so much more adeptly and like easily than you even know that they do. Okay, they can handle you very well. So they also intend to like give you whatever kind of care that you have shown them, and kindness, love, understanding that you have shown them. They intend to reciprocate that. Okay, and they really would desire like your love, and to make you feel loved in return. So, what is the outcome going forward? What's going to happen that we need to know? We've got the Moon card. So the Moon card's not a fun card in the outcome because it doesn't want to tell us anything, except that people are going to be reflecting on their subconscious fears and their past baggage, and feeling their way through confusion and relying on their intuition. The thing about that is that intuition and feelings are hard to pin down. They're a little bit mysterious, and so is the outcome here. So somebody could be going forward like susceptible to fantasies, and in that way ignoring like giant red flags. So if that sounds like you, then just beware of doing that. Like maybe somebody is thinking that, you know, after a long time, for example, of being in a rocky relationship, suddenly your romantic interest is going to commit to you, or that suddenly, like, you know, whatever, like something like that. Like there's going to be this miraculous healing here, and you know, maybe it will. It just depends on you know, what you believe deep down inside. That's what the subconscious is about. You have to train your subconscious to support your desires and what you want, and you do that by repetition, affirmation, visualization, and staying on top of your mental diet like for the rest of your life. It's a lifestyle. It is a time though to be gentle and open your eyes and have compassion for yourself and for this person. This person intends to have compassion towards you because the Strength card is a very compassionate energy. If there is any resentment or blame in the situation, I feel like you're going to be seeing things differently in the future, and they're going to be seeing things differently as well. Like there's going to be light shed, and could be coming from your person where they're blunt and frank, so they're going to shed some light on the situation, pull back the layers and reveal the truth. There's you know, it is kind of a murky energy though, so we have to be honest about that. So it'll be time to really pay attention, because you might be surprised. I feel like there is a surprise in store with that Seven of Cups and the Moon here. And so be careful, stay grounded in reality. It could be a happy outcome, but we're not meant to know that right now. The Moon is a card of mystery, so everything's uncertain. It will evolve over time. However frustrating that is, you just have to hang in there and be kind to each other and to yourself in the meantime. So, yeah, it's interesting. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. So that indicates like somebody that was once very available or emotionally available or both, and or charming, you know, is going to be like closed off again, blocking their heart with something material, focus on money, focus on having a good time, focusing on themselves and what they think that they want in life. And so it is kind of like a hot-cold, well, it's a push-pull, hot-cold energy. So that's underlying here. It could resonate for someone in the situation. So let's get some messages from this person. If the reading is resonating, please hit the like button and subscribe. It does support the channel and keep it going. And let's go ahead and get some more cards here. What would this person say if they had no filter? cards here that shouldn't be. Get them out. So we've got you broke my heart. Okay. So that would explain the moon in the outcome. Could be a fear of, like fear option. One of the options could be breaking your heart, like what's going to happen, question mark. So maybe somebody's like, you're worried about getting your heart broken. This person could be worried about getting their heart broken, or that's already happened with the Ten of Pentacles coming out in reverse. This could especially true if you lived with this person, have a family with this person, or have been with them for a long time. But you'll know what that's about if that's a message for you. We've got, I don't know the right words to say to you. So that's, you know, stemming from like the confusion. How do I handle this? What do I do? What do I say? And we've got, I wish I could take back the things I said that hurt you. So there's regret, there's remorse, wanting to handle the situation with compassion, kindness, and to reciprocate like all the kindness that you have shown them. That's the desire here. Okay. So I think today we'll use the Angel Answers cards. For further guidance before taking it to group 2. What else does group 1 need to know right now? Reconsider within the next few months and within the next few weeks. We've got communicate clearly. So that would make sense. The communicate clearly part, because that's the antidote to the moon energy. Moon energy is murky, and like I said before, it's important to kind of shed light on the situation and communicate clearly so that you guys are on the same page. And reconsider, talking about maybe, you know, whoever broke the other person's heart is reconsidering that, what they did wrong, reconsidering the situation. I mean, that's part of the reason why the Seven of Cups is here. It's about rethinking your options, taking another look at your options, considering trying to make a decision. So maybe somebody chose another option, or chose another route to go in life, and now they're reconsidering that. Maybe you both had thought that this was going to work out. Now you're reconsidering that. And then within the next few months and within the next few weeks. So something important in this connection can happen within the next few weeks, and then something else can happen within the next few months. Otherwise, since many people watch, your outcome will be within the next few weeks, and for others of you, it will happen within the next few months. And what I'm thinking is going to happen is communication, direct, honest communication. Somebody is going to be looking to clear the air and have communication. It could be something small like a text message. At the very least, I see you guys looking in each other's direction. Excuse me, but it looks like communication to me. A conversation. Could be a little bit edgy. Somebody could be very anxious, but nonetheless, I am seeing some sort of communication. That's what I've got for you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. Hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm gonna, excuse me, take it to group 2. Welcome group 2. Thanks for tuning in. So we've got take time to breathe out, disseminating moon. If you chose that card, this is your reading. So remember, it's a general reading, so just take what resonates and forget what doesn't. We're going to do a 5-card spread to look at your feelings for each other and the situation and the future outcome. So for everyone who chose group 2, what is going on in their situation? We got 9 of Swords. Okay, somebody is worrying. And if they're worrying, you could be over-stressing, over something, more so than it really calls for, okay? So that's what I'm getting, because this is a card of overthinking and worrying too much, okay? 9 of Swords energy. Others of you, see, as the card says, did I leave the oven on? So somebody that's really agonizing over leaving the oven on when, they could simply get up and go check. Others of you, I'm sorry to see there's been some sort of a painful ending, or you're thinking there is going to be one. There is definitely some anxiety and worry happening in your life right now. We've got the Ace of Cups, so this is saying that maybe there's a new love on the scene. There's a lot of emotion here, and the Ace of Cups is about divine love, so maybe you feel like a divine love, or this is that you're falling in love. Sometimes when you fall in love with somebody, it creates anxiety because, it's overwhelming. So that could be the case for you. It could be the case for your person. Again, this is the situation. It's your combined energy. So as a situation, it's a pretty positive card. But it is about an excess of emotions, watery emotions as well, okay? So for an air sign, for example, if you've got strong air in your chart, having a ton of watery emotions or dealing with a very emotional person or situation can be quite trying and anxiety producing because, you're so different and it's just a lot. So I feel like this is likely for a new relationship or a new cycle within an existing relationship. But aces are about newness, and so also a period of heightened intuition here. So you could be feeling like connected to someone, having dreams about someone, getting intuitive hits about something or someone that's causing you anxiety. These are just some things that this combination can represent. So yeah. Let's see how your person feels. We've got your person, okay? So we've got the moon energy. Your person could be a Cancer or a Pisces. Yeah. So anyway, I'm just reading the card. It's a funny card. That being said, this explains the Ace of Cups. So maybe this person has petitioned you in a very emotional way, expressed their emotions to you. You don't know how you feel about that. You feel anxiety about the amount of emotion this person brings to the table. This is a very emotional energy, okay? So this person's feeling mysterious. They're feeling like maybe they're confused. They don't know. They have fears. Maybe they're very troubled by the relationship. Something's gone down. There's been a painful ending, or just things aren't working out, yet there's still all this love and feeling between the two of you. This person's definitely got a lack of clarity and lots of baggage. They could be hiding this baggage, but there's something about, unconsciously, they feel like they have difficulty accepting love. Maybe they're the type of person that gives love instead of accepting love, or they're just codependent. Something here about, giving a lot of their love, their watery love, right? This heavy love, this heavy emotion, but yet having their own sort of subconscious issues and burdens in life, their own baggage. They could have learned the wrong lessons in life, and they could believe that they're unworthy of love, that they're unworthy of affection, and they'll definitely have to, address that with a therapist or somebody, to get that worked out, at least to confront those issues, because there's no way that you can force this person to correct that, to heal that. That's something they have to do for themselves. They have to want to change on their own. So what are their intentions? So they could be getting therapy. They could be going to a mentor or an older and wiser person. They could be turning to religion or spirituality to comfort themselves, to get advice. Okay, so that goes, I mean, that's a good thing to see here based on their energy, that their intentions are to, you know, seek advice and to do the right thing and to be okay and to be balanced. So if this person is not being particularly romantic towards you, if they're, you know, treating you as a friend or something like that, behaving in a platonic way towards you, because that's all energy of Hierophant, just know that they do have a lot of love and a lot of care for you, but they have issues that they need to address, that they need to work out. So they want to better themselves. They want to better the situation, better themselves. They could be feeling like, you know, you're somebody that would require a certain type of person, maybe a traditional type of person, in order to be happy, and it looks like they're intending to become that type of person, or maybe they are that kind of person, but they're just mixed up right now, so they have to figure that out. They do feel like they're in good hands when you're around. They feel like, you know, they can give you helpful advice, or maybe you've given them helpful advice, but right now with you and the Nine of Swords, it looks like, you know, you're the one in need of advice, but this person's kind of in a messy energy as well, so it's like you're giving each other advice, I guess, about different things at different times. You both feel like you could give each other good advice to help each other out, but like I said, I think this person feels like they need advice, or they intend to get advice or help for themselves from someone. Since if this is a newer connection, this person could have been interested in you for a long time, even if it is a newer connection or a rebirth in an old connection. Like you may have liked them a lot at first, but now this person is starting to feel like reciprocating, because we have the Ace of Cups. It's a cup of love in your direction from this side of the table. So whoever's on this side is giving love, wanting to give love, feeling like giving love. They've been wanting to do that for a long time. And this person does have admiration for you. They do feel like, you know, maybe you would be the safe option. So that might have been something that has stopped them in the past. But I feel like this person is kind of troubled anyway, so they would probably gravitate towards troubled people, partnerships, or other troubled relationships, because that's what they were aligning with, because that's what their energy is. But they're seeing things a bit differently now. But you would still need to take the initiative towards this connection by spending more time with this person, however you can, because that's the way to a new beginning. And maybe you're feeling anxiety about doing that, or you've done that and it's like not going the way that you want. You have free will to do what is best for you. Yeah. Okay. So, and if this is a committed relationship, this person does feel committed to you, and you know, they do see a future with you. They do love you. They do expect things to get better, to get deeper over time, but they still have some things to work out and sort out. So what is the likely outcome between the two of them? Is this an opportunity? So an opportunity to become more settled and more stable in the relationship. Okay. This is newness again. We're talking about new energy, a new beginning, a new cycle within a connection. It's earth sign energy too, that could have some sort of relevance. Strong Taurus coming out here as well. But yeah. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Three of Pentacles, which is about a relationship, communication, teamwork. So I mean, we like to see that. So these are good energies to have here going forward. It looks like something solid and solid seed is planted. I am seeing communication. We have another page after that. It could start off being like a practical communication, like I'm just checking in to see how you're doing, or some sort of a question like that seems kind of like just a friendly question, an innocent, safe question, or safe communication, or something like that. And then it becomes like more flirtatious, more direct, more passionate. And then under that we have the Two of Cups. So it can, result in, being together and getting together romantically. Okay? So if this is your reading, you're probably wanting to get together romantically with this person. So that's a good sign. That's a good indication that that's what's going to happen. When the Page of Pentacles comes out, it is kind of a wait and see kind of outcome, because for some of you, it can be, that you start again in this connection, or it moves forward in a passionate, sensual way, and then, it's still not what you want it to be, and still, or it doesn't evolve very much. So you have to wait and see, what you think, and watch it unfold and make your decisions from there. It's a time to observe and enjoy going forward rather than to try to decide or attempt to control. This can be a very nice, pretty or handsome, good-looking person that's down to earth, practical, that you start off as friends with, or that the friendship part of the connection is very important. You could enjoy them as a friends with benefits, or something even deeper, and plant the seed for something more. But you don't know yet who this person is, because they don't know who they are. Like, they've hidden some things from themselves that they have to sort out. So you might find out, like, this person looked good on paper, but they're not exactly who I thought they would be. Okay, and the Two of Cups, which we saw, we've got a bunch of Page, which is like a newer, more innocent, childlike energy. So it's talking about early stages, not knowing, question marks, combined with the Two of Cups, which is the honeymoon phase, rose-colored glasses. Do you see what I'm saying? So, it is possible that you might think, why is this person such a catch on paper? But when we get together, it's like a false start. Or things just, stay at the early stages and never seem to evolve. So that's a possibility. But bottom line, if you're wanting communication and interaction with this person going forward, despite, whatever kind of issues they're having and you're having, then that does look highly likely to happen. Okay? So if this reading is resonating, please hit the like button and subscribe. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact information is in the description box below the video. Remember, this is a general reading for a lot of different people, so if you wanted one just talking about your energy and using your energy, then order a personal reading. So what would this person say to group 2 if they had no filter? I hope you have support to lean on while we're apart. Maybe I should just give up. I see myself in you, both the good and the bad. And then at the bottom of the deck, I hope we can at least be friends. See what I mean? There's that friendship vibe, energy here that's permeating the reading, that they're coming across in towards you. Their intentions are to at least be your friend, but they still do have strong feelings for you. And they do feel like very negative, which the moon is a very negative energy as well. Can be, let's be honest. But they need to sort out, their negative thinking, and just like get below the surface and figure out, what's going on with themselves. And at those times, sometimes, and that's a hard chore, that's a hard task to do. They could feel like giving up on doing that, right? It's too hard to heal those subconscious wounds sometimes. They feel like giving up on that. They do care about you, like I said. They want you to have support, and they're reflecting on things. The moon is water. Water can be reflective, so they see themselves in you, both the good and the bad. So that could be another thing, when somebody is reflecting your own energies back at you, that could stir up some subconscious fears that you had that you'd forgotten about. It can trigger certain things, certain memories, certain thoughts about yourself, like it's just making you see yourself, right, in somebody else, and that's making you think of things and witness things and observe things and admit things that maybe you wouldn't have wanted to do, or like you wouldn't have wanted to face before. Like, you can't escape facing something when it's right in front of your face in another person. Is there anything else that we need to know for group 2 about this reading? Communicate clearly, big happy changes, forgiveness, okay? So there is a beautiful opportunity for this connection to be, you know, something great, something that you want. We saw that with the Page of Pentacles, now we're seeing it again. There is a potential here for a big happy change. It looks like it has to do with forgiveness, and it stems from forgiveness. So if there's any forgiveness that needs to take place, if that means forgiving yourself and forgiving this person, then that's what needs to take place. It doesn't mean what they did was okay. It just means that you're not allowing it to hurt you anymore, and you're taking your power back. Communication is important. If you owe this person an apology, then make the apology. But whatever you want from the connection, or, you know, during the process and the unfolding of the outcome of this connection, you want to be honest and clear and direct, okay? Just communicate clearly. Like the card says, big happy changes will probably be the result. Like, I'm saying that probably because it comes after we lay down communicate clearly first, then big happy changes and forgiveness. So it's like a sequence of events. You want to communicate, but also, you know, part of that is, like, if you want the big happy changes, communicate clearly and forgive. Okay, this is what I've got for you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm taking it to group 3. All right, welcome group 3. Thanks for tuning in. So nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. Okay, so somebody out there can have a mutable sign for their moon, but either way, this is your reading. We're going to go ahead and jump right in. We're doing the 5-card spread to look at the situation overall, feelings for each other, and the future outcome, likely future outcome. We'll get some messages from this person towards the end of the reading as well. So this is a reading about your love life, whoever you have on your mind, and or your future partner, future person of interest. But this is about you and your future of interest. And we're going to start with the viewer's feelings towards their person of interest and go from there. Got Ace of Water, Ace of Cups, falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enchanted intuition, a new home. Beautiful. So you could be a water sign, have it strong in your chart. You could also be an earth sign with the 8 of Earth underneath. Some of you guys have been really working hard and staying loyally devoted to your goals, and this is going to produce results. So you have either a new love coming in or a love that is going to feel brand new. Okay, listen to your heart and your intuition. Those will serve you well at this time. Also, you could be moving into a new home. Okay, it's also a card of pregnancy. Can be a pregnancy indicator for those who have been trying. That's a positive sign. Okay, likely though, however old or new the relationship is with your person of interest, you do feel very deeply for this person. What is the situation between the two of them? Got the Page of Water, intuitive, sensitive, artistic, friendly. So this again would indicate that this is a newer connection, okay? And there could be children involved, okay? So a new person enters your life, a relationship begins a new phase, heightened psychic abilities. Really listen to your psychic abilities right now. We all have psychic abilities and intuition. It's just a matter of stilling our mind through meditation or some other sort of practice, like walking or doing something, sitting in a quiet room with our thoughts to let those intuitive hits come in. But you could be getting signs and synchronicities to help, guide you along your path. And this is your combined energy with your person, so it's saying that emotionally and intuitively you guys are really connected right now. Yes, you could be getting a romantic gesture, a small gift, some roses in the mail, or roses or flowers delivered, something like that for some of you. Either way, though, this is about exploring, your emotions, feeling emotionally open with one another, feeling like, diving into, like, even your creative pursuits. Like, even if you're not typically creative people, you could be finding yourself being drawn to the arts, or to developing or expressing your creativity even more so. Okay, your imagination could be especially active right now. This is both of you, so you could really manifest this person into your life. If they're not into your life, or if there are things that you want them to say that they haven't said, or things you want to tell them that you haven't, then you could really have that internal conversation, and on some level they're going to pick up on that. So it's a very receptive energy. You're both really receptive to your feelings right now towards one another, and you're really being guided to trust your intuition. It will be a powerful guide for you at this time. So it does feel like a crush energy, like this is a very pure, innocent attraction. Maybe neither one of you really knows the next step to take or what to say. You get tongue-tied around one another, but it does feel like very fresh, very new, very genuine, untainted by past experiences. So even if it's a rebirth or renewal, then it would be with someone that you don't have a lot of emotional baggage toward, or that you've released that baggage. It could very well be in the early stages of this relationship, but there is definitely a curiosity and this sense of newness that exists between the two of you. How does this person feel towards you? Wow. 4 of Fire. This person could feel like you are their home, you are their soulmate, you are their twin flame. We've got contentment, peace, abundance, a happy home life, the successful completion of a project. Some of you could have built a home with one another, or this person feels like moving in together, or that you're the one that they could move in together with, potentially marry and or build a home with. Like, you feel like home to this person. This person has passionate feelings towards you. They feel a certain amount of stability with you. You could have met in a group setting or at a celebration, or there is a celebration maybe for the birth of a longed for child or something like that, for those that are in actual relationships with this person. But regardless of what stage the connection is at, this person feels like this relationship has a lot of potential, and they're really feeling you in a big way. They can see you fitting into their long term, into their vision for the future. They're excited about seeing how the relationship will grow over time and how it will develop. They want to celebrate life with you, so they're feeling very, very positively towards you. And if you're, like I said, in a happy relationship right now, if you're in a relationship, it's a happy one. It still feels new, but it feels happy, So this person feels happy. For those in a relationship with them at present, they're very happy, where they're at. So what are their intentions towards the client? We've got the Wheel, Archangel Michael, a time of positive change, a situation suddenly moves forward, fortune is on your side. So they could be relying on Lady Luck to move things forward in the situation, riding out the storms and the cycles in the connection, having faith in fate that this is going to change in a positive way. Okay? So the Wheel of Fortune is about letting themselves be guided, and intuitively it's a good idea to follow your intuition right now, because you are being divinely guided in the situation. So this person, they're intending to get to know you better. They feel very positively about you. The impression that you make on them is very, very positive, and they feel attracted to you. They want to learn more about you. They wholeheartedly, you know, intend on learning more about you, like their whole heart. That's like their whole heart is in it when it comes to learning more about you, especially if it's a newer connection. Also, though, with this, you know, it's kind of unstable because it's cyclical. So, you know, if you, one misstep, you know, might change their intentions and make them more negative, or their intentions like less positive towards you. It might make them second guess themselves, because you are in that Page of Cups energy together. It is kind of a nervous energy. It's kind of a naive, or, you know, nervous. It's a nervous energy. So, but I don't worry too much about that, because, you know, one positive step forward or one positive move on your end will make this person feel even better about you. It's a changeable energy, the Wheel of Fortune. So a negative move or a misstep on your part can really turn the wheel against you, but a positive step forward and on your end will really move the Wheel of Fortune in your favor. So definitely this person is just intending to move in a positive direction with you, whatever that means for your particular connection. It's just a good thing. That's what their intentions are. Their intentions are good. So just, you know, put your best foot forward at all times in the connection, and, you know, put your passion into the connection, and, you know, don't worry too much about the cycles that the connection could potentially go through in the future. So what is the outcome that the viewer needs to know? What is the most likely future outcome here? We've got the Seven of Air, Seven of Swords, plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye, poor timing. So despite how strongly you guys feel about each other, this connection is a work in progress with the Eight of Earth at the bottom of the deck. So unfortunately, the Seven of Air is talking about that. Just like, regardless of the good intentions and the feelings here between the two of you, ultimately, you know, people are not being very clear with one another, and things are not necessarily going to be what they seem. Okay? So, yeah. So what goes up must come down with that Wheel of Fortune. There's some sort of foreboding or warning energy with the Seven of Swords, saying that even though it's a positive reading, the Seven of Swords just kind of throws a wrench into that, and is letting us know that there are some things that you need to watch out for, which basically stems around, you know, you needing to be careful, especially if it's a newer romance. People could be, I mean, yes, you want to put your best foot forward, but you don't want to walk on eggshells. You want to still be yourself. And, you know, at some point you have to really be yourself. And this person needs to accept and love you for who you are, not who they want you to be, or, you know, and vice versa. So it's just saying about, you know, it's going to be a fine line walking between you guys presenting your best foot forward and presenting yourselves in the best light, and being like deceptive or misleading. So you just want to be careful with that. And there is this, you know, potential for dishonesty here, potential for sneaking around, potential for just things not being as they seem. So pay close attention. Even if this person has noble and sincere intentions towards you, and vice versa, there is a time when you guys have to like be real with each other, and that could be something that really tests the relationship. And at that time you might see that, you know what, maybe we're not well suited for each other. So yeah, just, it doesn't mean you get all sneaky and suspicious, this card, but it does mean that it's time to have a conversation, and have a conversation, like even if it means, you know, showing a side of yourself that is more authentic or vulnerable than you initially, you know, had wanted to show, right? It's about being more vulnerable than you might be comfortable with in terms of expressing, you know, your thoughts on things. So we're going to get messages from this person and see what they have to say. And if this reading is resonating, hit the like button and subscribe. It does support the channel and keep me coming back to do more readings. If you'd like a private reading, my contact information is in the description box down below the video. So what would group 3's person say if they had no filter? A lot. First off, this person is saying they're freeing themselves from a karmic. So for those that know that they're in a third-party situation, this person is saying they're freeing themselves from that karmic, from that third party. A karmic can also be like karmic contracts. So things that they came into this life intending to work on, karma that they were intending to pay back, their own karmic debts that they had owed. They're saying they're wrapping that up. I admire how strong and independent you are. Okay? You deserve someone better than me. This time apart has opened my eyes to what I really want. Yeah, and what they really want is you. What they really want is to come in, be passionate with you, to leave the past behind, to they want to split up from the karmic if they're with the karmic, and if the karmic's another person, or even if not, like they want to split up from whatever their karmic debts are that they had to repay that may be keeping you apart. And they have hope, like they want to have hope that, you know, you guys can be together again, or be together in the future, and that things can feel good and wonderful, and that you can be like the apple of each other's eyes, and they can be with the person that they so admire, which is you. And their eyes, like time apart has opened their eyes to that. But they also know they have a tendency to ride the karmic wheel. Like this person has a lot of karma that they're going through, that they're trying to work out. And some of that can just be, you know, it's just they're not on top of their mental diet, so they keep attracting like upsetting situations and self-sabotaging situations, but they don't know that they're doing it. Okay? And so they call it karma. But they need to get on top of that. But because of their track record, they feel like, you know, you're better than them, or they don't deserve you. It doesn't necessarily mean that's the truth, but that's how they feel. Let's get a card from the Angel Answers. A year from now. Okay, so something of significance. We've got peaceful resolution at the bottom of the deck, and in the near future. It's not the right time. So something of significance is going to happen in this connection. A year from now, some of these karmic debts are going to be paid off, and some of the issues that this person is having, or the connection is having, are going to be resolved in about a year from now. There will be a peaceful resolution here. In the near future, yeah, for some of you, it could be in the near future that you guys get together, or that things move forward in a more positive direction. But I feel like it's saying it's not the right time in the near future, that it will take up to a year. Okay, so this is what I've got for you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I hope that was helpful. Please hit the like button and subscribe. It does support the channel, and I will talk to you guys next time.